Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to LadyGang Quickie. I am Becky here with Jack and Kelty. Sup?
What?
Do you guys ever see when the Kelsey daughters of Kylie Kelsey come on their on the New Heights podcast, and she goes, "New news," because they have like a segment called New News. Well, today is Weird News.
Oh, wow.
Wait, are you wearing the Clarins lip thing?
Yeah, I just put it on.
Me too.
Oh, do you want to kiss?
It looks quite different on both of you.
We probably have a
you have
different
this
color.
color?
What does it look like?
Mine's.
Yours
have,
is
like,
pinker and
They have,
Jack's
a,
is
they
redder.
have a
Mine
new
was
like,
berry.
Oh, I don't like the berries. That's why it's good to go to a gifting suite with Jack, because she wants a lip color I don't want.
Yeah, I want.
Is it too pink?
No, it's cute. But you went outside your lips by like a long shot.
Yeah, I can't feel my lips because I got a lip flip and a little bit of lip filler. I remember we told each other that we weren't going to fill anymore, but I just needed.
I could tell.
You could? Yeah. It's still swollen right
No, it
here.
looks good. But I could tell you got a little something.
A
something.
little
Yeah.
something.
Looks good.
Just wanted a once every year, you know?
They start sagging, you know.
Everything does. Okay, time for weird news. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
A man says his emotional support alligator has gone missing. Bring my baby back. Pennsylvania man Jolie Henry has thousands of social media users following his pages devoted to Wally, his cold-blooded companion, but he's missing.
Wally.
I feel like whenever we do weird news, it's always an alligator.
There always is.
Right?
Because it's always like Florida man. Florida man does this.
And lots of alligators there.
Yeah.
Gators.
I mean, not a great pet to go missing.
I just learned the difference between alligators and crocodiles.
I was just going to ask you, what is it?
One is saltwater and one is freshwater.
Oh, but they're like same, but different?
Salt
guess.
water. Does that mean one can live in the ocean?
One is lakes and one is
Reverse?
But aren't the ones in?
I guess if it's
aren't some of them in a marsh?
Yeah, that's not salt water. That's like swamp water.
What is the salt water?
Brackish is when something needs to be in salt water.
But where's salt water that's not the ocean?
Streams?
The inlets? The seaways?
They're looking real
The
dumb right now.
marinas?
Streams?
Streams are definitely not salt water.
A bog?
I gotta look this up. Hold on.
Yeah, like which one's the saltwater one? Crocodile? I feel like there are more alligators than crocodiles
Probably because it's really hard for them. Okay, wait.
to find a saltwater.
But anyway, while you're looking that up, let me tell you, I do have a little bit of animal news. It's not weird news, it's just animal news.
Okay.
I booked my holiday.
What?
I'm going to the Galapagos.
Oh.
Have you guys heard of the Galapagos
With all the
Islands?
turtles?
Yeah.
It is one of my dreams. You can literally swim with a zillion sea lions. And
They smell, you know,
Like really bad.
like horrible.
Like ass.
wait, the tiny little baby cute sea lions.
we
all-
were on a boat in the open sea
and you can smell
recently,
them.
and there was
In Marina
sea
Del
lions.
Rey, it's-
There were sea
That's a
lions
sea-
200 feet away that we could smell. And it smelled like death.
But those are the big ones. These are the babies.
There's big ones where there's babies. There's not just babies places.
Okay,
Okay, alligators are usually in freshwater. Crocodiles are grayish green and prefer coastal brackish seawater habitats.
Like the ocean?
Like off the ocean, you know, like
And a bog by the
ocean
ocean.
I mean
adjacent.
like golf courses in Florida, they always have
Oh, yeah.
one of the two.
But where do they go into the water?
I don't know, Jack.
Well, I just don't know why you brought up this like brackish water thing if you didn't know the answer.
Well, I do know that I
knew the
I do know
fact
the
that she was
answer.
giving.
I
Yeah.
know that one is salt and one is fresh, but I didn't know
we
how
had
they
more
got to the
questions.
salt.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm not an expert, you guys.
Should be.
Should be. Okay, next. California dog missing since July is found in Michigan. Mishka, a terrier mix, wandered away from his owner last summer and somehow ended up in Detroit. I never gave up, the owner said Thursday. I put up over 1,000 flyers. I had a flyer on my back windshield. I wore her leash whenever I would look for her. Now I just want to find out, how did she get to Michigan? Veterinarian Nancy Pillsbury examined a 3-year-old Mishka, gave her a rabies shot, and cleared her to travel home to California. She was clean, well fed. Whoever had her took good care of her.
So how did they know it was her?
I think
he
she had a chip.
Oh, she had a chip, and it took that long for someone to go scan her to see if she had a chip.
I guess.
Well, maybe somebody
Or
decided
maybe
they
the
wanted her to be hers
flyers
for a while.
Maybe the flyers really
I
traveled
think
far.
someone probably tried to keep her.
Oh,
Don't you think?
Maybe
and then
someone
maybe
was
dropped her
in
off on the side of the road.
California,
Stole her.
or you know what? Probably is more likely. They found her in California, and then they found someone to take her and adopt her because they couldn't find that. They would have gone and scanned the chip. I don't know. They need
Sounds
more
like a
information.
thief.
Porch Pirate dresses up as a trash bag to steal $10 worth of packages. Omar
Pirate.
Gabriel Munoz was shocked to see someone hiding inside a trash bag, waddling up to his doorstep in order to steal a package. The package contained 2 phone chargers, and they weren't even Apple phone chargers. They were the cheap ones you get on Amazon that literally don't charge your phone. They just keep it on.
The porch pirate term I just learned the other day, and it feels like it's probably politically. Why does it feel politically incorrect? Not that we're supposed to be protecting pirates, but doesn't it feel weird to call them porch pirates?
I don't know.
Okay.
I got to be honest, I don't care about the pirates. Like,
But
if you choose a life of pirating,
Well, also, it's such a dumb industry because you don't know what you're stealing. I
Yes.
often get packages that are worth
Nothing.
like $3.50.
Yes.
I know. It's like, was it worth it?
Right.
Well, there
but
is
sometimes they're getting a Nintendo Switch, you guys.
Right.
Well, there
I
was
guess
something- there
it's
was
a numbers game.
an event that happened in our apartment complex recently.
Ooh.
And so the USPS usually are like UPS, FedEx, whatever packages go into like a parcel pending locker, but the USPS has their own lockers. And somebody, which I think it was an inside job, got the key to the USPS and with the one key can open everybody's mail. So all of our USPS mail was getting stolen at the apartment complex.
Whoa.
And like all I had were flyers. So
Thank
You were
God.
fine.
because had to go to the post office and wait like an hour and a half to be like, I'm here to pick up my mail because we're having the new mail like delivered there.
Right.
And
Why
all
don't
I
they
had were
just change out
flyers.
the locks of the things?
It's like a whole situation because that's like their official key.
Wow.
And they found it was like 2 bros because somebody saw them.
They
on, like,
live in the complex?
I don't know. There's a lot of inside job things that seem to have been going on in my apartment
Does
complex.
Sheena Shea still live in your complex?
No, I think they bought a house.
Okay.
Also, I think that we skipped over the important part. They dressed up as a trash bag.
Yeah, I
It's
forgot
very
about that.
creative.
Like,
It's creative because then on a Nest Cam, if it's like, oh,
don't
we
see-
sense some motion, you're going to look outside your.
it's just a
And
bag.
it's just a bag. I like it.
I hope he did like some things where like he like laid down a bit.
Yeah,
So it looks
sideways.
like
I'm just a
yeah.
bag of leaves.
Yeah, and then he like did like a little scuffle and then like laid down
No,
again.
I want to see the video. Okay. D's nuts. A Green Bay, Wisconsin man accused of using a deadly weapon along with a misdemeanor in battery and disorderly conduct has a very arresting name. That's because when they arrested him, the 42-year-old suspect's full name is D's Nuts Lee Kroll.
You can change your name to whatever you want.
It's true.
Did you guys see my TikTok about Macaulay Culkin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't
What's
that
his
crazy?
original name?
He had like a weird whatever middle name and he legally changed his name to Macaulay
And he
Culkin
like
Culkin.
crowdsourced it,
Yeah.
right?
Well, he had a vote. Anytime you have a vote on the internet, you know it's going to be the worst thing ever.
Yeah.
It was when this boat company was naming their boat and it ended up being named Bodie McBoatface.
But Bodie McBoatface is a great
Well,
name.
this actually is a great segue because of D's Nuts. I always said if I was going to have a boat, I would call it D's Knots.
Oh, wow. That's so good.
Ooh, maybe you could put it in the brackish.
That's such a good boat name.
Boat
D's
name is
Knots.
so
Yeah.
good.
Or naughty, like nautical by nature.
Yeah, I think that
Nautical
might
by nature.
Well, we do our marina walks. We always see the different boat names.
So good.
But you know
D's
what?
Knots is good.
I'll tell you something though. Have you ever been to Ibiza?
Ibiza, yes.
Yeah.
Ibiza, no.
Okay. Ibiza.
I have
you
a
been
fun
to
fact
Ibiza?
about Ibiza too.
Okay.
What? No, I haven't. But I'm probably going to go when we go to Mallorca.
When you walk through Ibiza? No, I don't know how to say it.
Americans are supposed to say Ibiza.
Ibiza. When you walk through Ibiza, you realize that like the level of richness it takes to like really name a boat because the yachts, like the gigantic yachts, they're literally just named like Shelley.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like my third wife, I named this after you. But like in
Yeah.
the Marina Del Rey,
Yeah, I know.
it's like Yachty McYachters.
Yeah,
You know
for
what I
sure.
mean?
Yeah.
Like the trashy people are
Naughty
Marina Del
girl.
Rey.
Yeah, yeah.
Naughty girl.
Yeah.
Oh, so good. Okay. Here's what you really want to talk about, and I stopped you. French protesters to poo in the scene amid Paris 2024 Olympics controversy. In a move that is seriously giving French Revolution vibes, citizens in Paris have announced plans to stage a defecation flash mob. Or as we less articulate individuals might call it, a poop protest. On June 23rd, did it happen? Did everyone poop?
That would be, I mean.
In response to the president's $1.4 billion state-backed plan to clean up the scene ahead of the Summer Olympics. Was it that dirty?
It was disgusting.
How disgusting?
Disgusting. Like there's always shit and there's always pee in it.
But how do you know?
Because they always test it.
They test it, but you can't see it.
No, but they tested it even after this whole cleanup.
Yeah.
And it apparently had 3 times the amount of E. coli that should be deemed safe to swim. So their whole thing is we're going to clean up the river so all the Olympians can compete in the river.
Because they're competing in the river for kayaking and stuff, right?
No, I think swimming.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't quote me on that. I don't know what it was, but they're competing in the river, which is
the river is for all the water sports stuff.
Crazy because every Olympic swim situation.
No, but there's the outdoor swimming.
I know.
No, but there's the outdoor.
Triathlon.
There's triathlon. There's definitely the long distance.
You're screaming.
Swim. Sorry, I'm so excited about the swimming.
The poop party.
I love the swimming. I love the speedos.
No, but basically, so what it was is they wanted to clean it. The city was like, we're going to clean it all up. They spent over $1 billion cleaning it up, or maybe $3 billion. I can't remember what it was. And everybody was like, they're still testing it. It's still dirty as not safe at all. Mm-hmm. And so it was the
French was like, don't worry about it.
No, the president of France and then the mayor of Paris were like, we'll swim in it. Then that was supposed to happen on the 24th. We're recording this a little ahead. Yeah. But so everybody was like, dude, you guys, we're all just going to shit in the river. And so that's what happened.
Do you think that everybody got into the river and shit, or did they
bring their own shit? Was it BYOS?
I bet people were planning on shitting, or maybe BYOS.
I don't know.
I can't shit on demand like that.
I'm not sure if I've ever shat underwater.
No, I think they're shitting into it.
Like from a bridge? Like the locks of love?
They're sitting on the outside and
well, that's what they used to do in the olden days. Have you ever been to Prague? If you walk across that bridge with all the houses, there was just off the back of those houses was just a toilet, and the toilet went into the water. That's
pretty smart.
I mean, that's
don't swim in it.
Medieval castle, but you're not going for a swim.
Is that what the moat was for?
The moat, I don't
was
know.
To keep out enemies.
I think the moats was for the alligators.
No, it was to keep out enemies because then they would bring up the drawbridge, and then there was no way to get into the castle.
But wouldn't that be a good place to poop?
I'm sure they dumped some feces in there.
Yeah.
And don't you feel like as a child, you would have expected there to be more moats and more drawbridges in your adult life?
Yes.
Like, as someone who grew up watching the fairy tales, reading the books, and then you got to your adult life and you're like, I haven't experienced one moat.
No, it's the same.
Nobody asked me to drawbridge.
It's the same thing with Dare. You're like, I really thought I would be offered a lot more drugs than I was as an adult. Nobody offered me drugs.
People offered us drugs.
I got offered drugs.
Yeah, I did them too.
I feel like there was more drugs than moats, but live your life.
That's true.
Well, a Florida man found himself in jail after allegedly told police his name was Mr. Monopoly during his arrest.
I love
the
that.
man's real name is Ryan Howard, so if you're dating him, watch out. And he was taken into custody and charged with criminal mischief and arrest on Saturday. And according to the arrest affidavit, he told people his name was Mr. Monopoly.
I love it.
Do you think Justin Timberlake said something similar?
Oh my God. Dude, that story was
Mr. Sexyback.
You guys, this is really going to ruin the tour.
It was my favorite story. Probably.
I don't know. I wish there was some body cam footage.
Yes, that's what I need. I need the body cam of him because I think it was allegedly he said this.
Yeah, I think people might just be.
But the problem is, it's true.
That's going to ruin the tour. What tour?
I doubt it, though. He's on the tour.
But he's not looking.
That video was fake, wasn't it?
One of his eyes rolled back? It was fake. See, this is the problem.
I hate AI because we can't trust videos anymore.
No. It was fake?
I had seen the original video before.
His eyes looked insane, and I was like, this guy's
No, they
blasted
put
the
baloney eyes on him or something.
Oh my Lord. Because I was like, honestly.
Or the meaty eyes. I think it's on Instagram.
I did not realize that was fake.
Me neither. I'm not a Justin Timberlake fan.
I thought he had been under so much pressure,
right? And crying, so he was right before he got out.
He was so exhausted from dealing with all the bad press that someone offered him a bump of cocaine, and they were like, "Listen, you got to get through the show, babe. This show business, babe."
You know he would do it though.
Of course, I would.
Yeah,
I just
got to get through the world tour.
My only thought.
Only got 4 minutes to say the word. Have you seen all the videos
I know, but
of him on the thing?
No, all the videos of people doing impersonations of him getting arrested.
He's doing a dad dance.
Yeah.
And some guy was like, God, this is going to ruin it. It's going to ruin it. And they were like, what's it going to ruin? He goes, the Trolls 4 soundtrack.
That's amazing.
You know what? This is why I get so mad at celebrities is because I'm available for success coaching, and no one's asking me. Okay,
I don't think Justin needs that.
Justin,
He doesn't care.
Justin made a grave error.
He's made a lot of blunders.
That's why nobody likes him.
Okay, but hold your roll.
They don't. Except for my one friend, Jen. That's it. Dude, and it was so funny when he got arrested. Okay, so
Was she devastated?
No, my one friend Jen.
Sorry, Jen.
My one friend Jen. She does. Loves Justin Timberlake. And then my one friend Jenny is a Taylor Swift psychopath. Okay.
Oh, Jennifer's
Wow,
get
what
it
a fun
together.
group
Jen and Jenny. But and then the rest of us are like, you guys are crazy. So when Justin got arrested, everybody's like, oh, Jen, what do you think? And she's like, don't worry, I don't have a moral connection to Justin Timberlake like Jenny does to Taylor Swift. Like Jenny would defend Taylor Swift
to the end.
If she was a murderer, she would be like, Taylor's the best. And Jen accepted the Justin Timberlake. It was so funny.
Poor Jen.
She loves Justin though. She just saw him.
Oh my God.
So I hope she's okay.
Wow.
I just feel like what Justin should have done is everyone wanted NSYNC the reunion. Mm-hmm. He should have just gone on the NSYNC reunion.
Instead of doing that troll song.
Or the troll song and then the NSYNC reunion.
Yeah.
Like, nobody wanted that troll song. We didn't want a one-off. He should have done the whole tour, and then everyone would have been like, oh my God, they're back. All of the millennial women would have gone. We would have been like, yeah. And you know what he could have done? Like when I saw the Jonas Brothers in Vegas, each of the little solo Jonases come out and they do their own solo stuff.
Yeah.
Except Kevin, because he doesn't have any. But justice for Kevin, still the hottest one, Zaddy. But Joe comes out and he does his 2 DNCE things, and then Nick comes out and sings 9 of his hits.
But none of the NSYNC guys did their own thing except for him.
But Justin could come out. He could do the middle of the concert.
Nobody wants
He could do
that.
a little sexy. He could do 3 hits, Jen.
Okay.
He could do 3 hits and then go back to the NSYNC songs and stuff. And then everyone would have been like, yay, Justin. And then he could have released another solo album.
If he was doing an NSYNC reunion tour, the feedback would be completely different.
100%
to his arrest.
100%. But he didn't come to Success Coach Kelty Knight.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. And he
didn't do what the people wanted, so everybody has turned against him.
Also, I have a strong belief that at the age of 37 years old, you stop wanting any new music in your life.
Yes.
And so we don't want new Justin, your fans are elder. You're elder. Mm-hmm. We don't want new Justin Timberlake songs. I don't want it. I want the old songs now.
Yeah.
Again.
I agree.
So you know what I mean?
Stop doing this, dancing on the side of a building.
Okay.
Or whatever he did.
Next, the side of the building. So much money invested in that.
Don't need it.
Was it AI?
Don't. Maybe. We don't even know if he was there. Okay. U.S. woman declared dead. Found alive.
Period.
Found alive at a funeral home. A woman in Nebraska who was mistaken as dead at a nursing home. She later was found, Becca's face, was found alive at a funeral home. She's now died.
Oh, God.
Authorities have confirmed Constance Glantz, 74, was declared dead at the nursing home. The staff at a local funeral home said that she was brought in, and they noticed 2 hours later that she was still breathing. They quickly performed CPR. She was quickly taken to hospital. The official said that she was
Died.
she was dead.
Oh, my God.
There's no bad criminal intent or whatever thing. But the Lancaster Sheriff's Office said, I've been doing this for 31 years and nothing like this has ever gotten to this point before. I feel so strongly.
She had unfinished business.
Coming for you. She's coming for Justin Timberlake. She wanted to see that NSYNC reunion. She wanted to see that AI video. She called Jen one more time.
You know what happened? Her soul got called up to, heaven. And then she got there and they were like, it wasn't Constance T, it was Constance S. You're next. Oh. And they sent her back.
Wait, how long did she live for?
Like a few hours, it looks like.
Ouch.
She had to touch some more lives. She had to prove miracles can still happen.
She had to traumatize the person in the funeral home is more like it.
100%. My dad, had NDE, they call it the near-death experience community. They call it an NDE. He had an NDE. You know that? He died and came back. He talks about it all the time.
Where was he? What was he doing?
He was swimming. He hit his head. He went. He died. He tells you all about it, and then he comes back.
What did he say?
Did he get CPR?
I'm reading a book about this.
What?
What?
You read an article about it?
No, I'm reading a book about.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did he?
He said.
No, but was he given CPR or something?
He never told me
He
what.
probably just passed out.
No, he told me he went to heaven. It was very calm. He saw the white light, and he he told me so many things about it. He said it was very calm, it was very peaceful. The music was very beautiful. He is not scared to die because he knows that it's even better. And he goes into more detail once I asked him about it, like in great depth.
What did he say about his NDE community?
Well, he was very interested because, my dad doesn't really use the phone.
Yeah.
He only watches local news. Like, he doesn't use the internet the way we do. Like, he could go on Reddit and be like, but he thought it was really interesting because, was it Sharon Stone that told us she died a little bit and then came back?
I think so.
I don't know if you can die a little bit.
Well, like had an NDE
Oh.
and then came back. Someone told us that, and I was saying to him, oh my God, I had someone on the podcast or I read something, and this is what they described it as. And he was very interested to know if it was the same experience as him because he'd never communicated with anyone else that had that experience.
Yeah.
And it was very similar. And so he was like, oh, see, I told you I was telling the truth.
Oh. Okay, Dad.
Anyway. Okay. On that note, an online shop is now selling used tampons to strangers. Lucrative, they say. An online shop has started selling women's worn knickers, dirty socks, and used tampons, netting sellers a healthy additional income. The website is called Knickers. The website is called Subis, which means underwear in Latin, and its founder, a 32-year-old woman who wishes to remain anonymous, shocker, set up the business to sell lingerie and underwear worn by various men and women in October of 2021. She also reportedly sells used bras, socks, and shoes. A pair of worn female underwear goes for about $120. A pair of dirty socks goes for $44. It's a lucrative business and has great demand in this country. She's from Zurich, Switzerland.
I've been thinking about how I want to start a foot finder, and I think I might want to journey my journey of selling feet pics.
I don't want you to do that.
Why?
Nobody wants your feet pics. You got married and you're the shittiest pedicure I've ever seen.
Everyone's feet pics, even better.
They want the shitty black pedicure?
They want the grosser your feet are, I feel like the more people buy them.
If you were to do this, I would want you to officially do it in documentary style.
That's what I'm saying.
With a production company.
Okay, find me a production company.
Instagram.
Yeah. Not as you're I'm going to rate cookies and you rated 2 cookies and you never rated another cookie. And I was like, now this is content I can get into. And then you never rated another cookie.
I got to bring back the cookie reviews.
You had 2 cookies. Did you have 1 or 2?
2.
Yeah. Jack, we were all depending on you.
I'll start them again.
You announced your new series. You were like, I'm doing this series, cookie rating.
Okay. I understand the desire to want to do it the way that you're saying, because then you don't have to have the shame attached to doing it in secrecy, because shame loves secrecy.
Yeah.
Okay, Brene.
But then how does Jared feel about it?
I haven't asked him yet.
I think you should float the idea past him.
But
Also,
what if I'm making big money?
what if you're you found out your mom did that?
I wouldn't care.
If it paid for a house, then I'd be excited.
It's for guys to look at and jerk off.
No, for sure.
Wait.
What do you think they're doing? Painting toenails? What do you think they're doing? They are jerking off.
We need to go live in the LadyGang community tonight or soon, because a lot of girls are selling their feet photos and we can get information.
I'm interested
being
in the journey.
judgmental. That was me being
It's fine.
judgmental.
No,
Listen, I just think I want to do it for all of us.
Here's the thing. If you need the money, this is how I feel about stripping. I have no judgment attached to stripping.
I almost was a stripper.
I would have 1,000%
Me too.
been a stripper if I needed that money to survive. I think when you already have money and this is just to buy yourself nice handbags, you once again?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But there's a little bit more
risk.
Yeah, because it's not for you to put yourself through grad school that you're going to be taking pictures of your feet.
You're just doing it for fun.
It's
I'm just interested. I'm just interested in the
process. It's really simple. You literally take pictures of your feet, you put them
and,
online, and then
the
guys will send you
possibilities.
requests to put it in spaghetti.
Yeah.
And that's gross. You're communicating with guys who are jerking off to your feet.
Spaghetti?
Yes,
Yeah.
they have weird requests.
Kelsey. Kelsey doesn't not understand a feedback.
And listen, I am the first person who thinks that sex work should be legal, because if it's legal, then it's safer for everybody. And I know that this is legal to sell feet pics.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know if that's something you need to do.
But here's the problem. There's
Is
not
it a
problem.
need or a want, you know?
No, the problem.
Well, I think you should be doing it if you need to.
And I want to talk to the Bottle Depot. Because
The who?
when you were young and you were like, you know what? I need to make some extra money. You would collect the cans in your community and go to the
They-
bottle
5
depot.
cents a piece.
I know, but if you had a whole trunk full, that's like $100.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now nobody recycles.
And
there's no
recycling
bottle-
is a scam. But
If they're
don't have-
taking pictures of their feet, what's
Exactly.
the lesson here?
But the
Where's the
point is,
connection?
where is the bottle depot when you need it?
doesn't exist.
Okay.
You're telling her to go to the bottle depot
footfinder.com.
instead?
If you want
No, it's easy money.
Okay.
I mean,
we're gonna, you know what? This sounds like a LadyGang investigation.
That's what I'm saying.
Ding, ding,
Should we do it?
ding.
Should we do a trio?
I would.
I
wanna do
don't
it
want to be
together?
a part of that. And it's probably against my
Here's
contract.
what. Here's also my
yeah.
Gripe.
experience and my gripe. I was once someone who had naked pictures of myself put up on the
Right.
internet.
You have a different feeling.
I've been exploited before,
Yeah.
and I had a really gross, icky feeling about the thought of some sick man in his basement
For sure.
jerking off to parts of myself that I don't share like that with anybody. So if you feel like you could know the reality of what happens when you do put your feet out there.
I don't even think you have nice feet. That's why, like,
That is so rude.
She has a
I know
long-
for
she
a fact I have a decent foot.
you're decent, but your second toe is longer than your first toe, and everyone knows that
No,
is
it's
2
not.
points
You're-
off.
No, I think that means
That's 2 points off.
It's literally the same length.
That's a little bit.
don't touch her feet. This is going to be made into a porn.
Anyway,
See?
all right.
I'm
We were
using
here
it
for
for-
a long time. We're here for a good time. Bye.